All right, let's continue. I'm gonna move this forward a little bit. Let's go to Hebrews 4, right? Hebrews 4. We can go to Hebrews 6 and Hebrews 8. Now, this is the part that everybody doesn't seem to understand. Let us therefore fear lest a promise being left of us entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it. So here's the thing. There's a promise about us entering into his rest. So we have to look forward. We have to think about, okay, how do we enter into his rest, to God's rest? There's a way we enter into his rest. We know Jesus says, come to all him who are weary and burdened, I will give you rest. For his yoke is easy and his burdens are light. I am meek and lowly. I will give you rest for your souls. I don't think Jesus said that just to say it. I think Jesus knew exactly what rest for your souls meant. Jesus was not comedian. He wouldn't just say stuff for a laugh. He said things because they were the truth. If Jesus said he's going to give you rest for your souls, that's exactly what he gives you, right? Anyway, so there is a rest, but when you think about rest as in I'm not going to do anything, you're going back to when people were unregenerate. But if you're thinking about rest as now I'm set free from sin, I can walk in the spirit. My soul is at peace with God for what Jesus has done and his spirit living in me. That is the rest that Hebrews 4 is talking about. That you can rest from being burdened and being a slave from sin, and you can live in Christ. But let's keep reading. For unto us was the gospel preached. Again, I don't care where you go in the scriptures in this new covenant, it's going to be about the gospel. It doesn't waste time to getting to the gospel. As well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. For we which believed, oh my goodness, I'm as I'm reading this now, it's becoming more clear. 3. For we which believed do enter into rest. So now we understand that faith is how we enter into rest. Faith. Let's just focus on this. If you listen to my voice, just focus on what we have right now. For we which believe do, this is going to happen, enter into rest. As he has said, I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although the works were finished from the foundation of the worlds. And we know that, let's keep reading. For he spake in a certain place of the seventh day on this wise, and God did rest the seventh day from all his works. And then in this place again, here's the if, there's a caveat. And in this place again, if they shall enter into my rest. Again, let's go back up. How do we enter into the rest? For we which have believed do enter into rest. Let's go back down. If they shall enter into my rest, seeing therefore it remaineth that some must enter therein, and they have sworn it was first preached, entered not into because of unbelief. So you're not going to enter into the rest if you're in unbelief. Again, he limited a certain day, saying in David, today, after a time, as it is said, today, if you will hear his voice, harden not your hearts. For if Jesus had given them rest, then would he not after have spoken of another day? There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of God. This is key. Who are the people of God? The people of God are the church, comprised of believing Jews, believing Gentiles. We already know that we see in Galatians 3, they that be of faith are the children of God, are the children of Abraham. This is not a debate. This is just a fact. If you're not of faith in Christ, you're not the child of God. That is the parameter to be a child of God. There's no other way to become a child of God than to put your faith in Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter what your ethnicity is.